abortion, then you made me get an abortion, then you kick me out. Like, what the fuck? First you sitting there, you beating my ass over and over and over again. Then after you beat my ass, you kick me out, and then we go get an abortion. I've been sleeping in my car for 3 days. Gang. Why would you want to put somebody through this? His other baby moms, they don't go through this shit at all. Fuck, they got their kids. He did not make them go get no abortion, none of that. Never kicked them out, none of that. He put all the baby moms in cribs. Yes, he's really having it like that. But nah, me, because I'm just not the bitch that just gonna sit there and settle and let you do anything. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna just sit here and do whatever just because you feel like you got money. No, I'm not going for that. What the fuck? But making me sleep in my car is crazy. Sleeping in my car is fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. You made me get an abortion, then you kick me out. Like, what the fuck? First you sitting there, you beating my ass over and over again. Then after you beat my ass, you kick me out, and then we go get an abortion? I've been sleeping in my car for 3 days. Gang. Why would you want to put somebody through this? His other baby moms, they don't go through this shit at all. Fuck, they got their kids. He did not make them go get no abortion, none of that. Never kicked them out, none of that. He put all the baby moms in cribs. Yes, he's really having it like that. But nah, me, because I'm just not the bitch that just gonna sit there and settle and let you do anything. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna just sit here and do whatever just because you feel like you got money. No, I'm not going for that. What the fuck? But making me sleep in my car is crazy. Sleeping in my car is fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. You made me get...
Yo, I want to say this, right? First thing is, you're a young girl. You have no experience of life. Your mother haven't taught you how to love a man. She haven't taught you how to be a wife. And you're going to social media for complaints, to vent, to vex. Let me explain something. Let me explain something to you young ladies. I'm gonna talk to you young ladies for a minute. You young girls, you have no understanding. You know, and I'm not blaming you young girls for not having the proper teaching, because it goes back to eldership. You know what I'm saying? Guidance. But this is what happened when you're not being taught correctly, when you're not being raised right. You know, so that plays a part of your choosing. You know, when you choose and you have a bad decision, you suffer from it. Another girl that's raised right and understand better and understand her worth, she's not going to do the same things you're doing. Now, things do happen as time goes on. You're too young to be having a problem like this. You're not even older than probably 23. You're too young. And you said other baby mothers have issues. I mean, that you knew he had other children by other. You knew he had kids by other women. So you chose him. You know what I'm saying? I like to give a praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, Rakwa Kadash, and double honors to the elders from GMS. You know, that read well. And salutation to the apostles and the brothers that labor in the truth. Salutation to your sisters who is loving Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, Rakwa Kadash. You know, you love yourself, respecting yourself. You know, loving your husband, respecting your husband. You know, loving your children, taking care of home. You know, being in silence, learning from your husband, and staying in peace. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not gonna go here and shame bash the young girl, because, you know, we as a people, we're going through suffering and misery, man. You know, and this is the result. This is the result of the curses That's on our people, man. You know, you don't hear a lot of other races coming up on these platforms and talking highly about our own, you know, about their own male counterpart. And it's only our people that talk about their own male counterpart or female counterpart. But the girls say niggas ain't shit, the niggas say bitches ain't shit. It's because you women have chose the enemy over us. And you don't want to hear when we try to give you the right correction. So you see us as you see us being less than. So when you see us being less than, you know what I'm saying? When you see us being less than, I'm sorry, y'all, because I had to speed up, because this dude, he was on my ass, for no reason, man. Pause. Yeah, he was just tailgating me, man, while I'm driving, man. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that tailgating shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? Before I park, damn, I gotta go to the store, man. I gotta get something, man. I cannot, I got a lot of water, I drink a lot of water, but I want something a little cold to drink, you know what I'm saying? And probably get a little juice, a little apple juice or something. But yeah, so to go back to this young girl, man. Y'all need to read the Bible. You need parenting classes. You need real structure from women, man. That's in the right state of mind, man, that can teach you how to be a wife. That's what Scripture tells us, man. Older women are supposed to teach younger women how to be a wife, how to love your husband, you know, how to be sober-minded, not to be drunk with foolishness and literally drinking. You know what I'm saying? So when you put yourself in this type of situation, man, all you doing is just leaving yourself to be a bad person, man. You know, I want to go off right now, but I'm not gonna do it because it's a cry for help, man. And I'm not here to justify or deliver the girl. It's just sad because we see our young sisters going through that, man. You feel me? And when you see our young sisters, young brothers going through it, man, it's a mess up thing, man. You know, we don't wish no turmoil on people, man. We don't wish any kind of hardship on people, man, because you know we trying to make it ourselves, man, and we hope our brothers and sisters, man, you know, get a chance to repent. You know what I mean? Get a chance to change their life, get a chance to renew their mind, man, get a chance to become better, man, get a chance to do it right. You know what I'm saying? And the young sister, man, she's going through it, but this is the choices you made, man. You know, you're an adult now, so you don't see what's going on. Nah, you don't, because you don't understand yet. You don't have experience yet. But if you was taught by a mother and a father, they could have showed you these things in the forefront. So when I talk to my sons and daughters, you know what I'm saying? Like, I teach my kids, man, like I tell them straight up. You know, if their mother don't like how I tell them, I don't give a damn if she don't like how I'm fucking telling them. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat how I'm going to explain it. I'm going to tell them the best answer possible. There's no holding back. I'm going to tell my kids. Certain things I kind of refrain from what I say, but I'm going to tell them, and I'm going to go straight raw with it. You know? And see, every time I talk, here comes Satan. Satan come with this loud ass siren. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Look. Let me see if you guys can hear it. Satan always do that, because I'm sowing a word. I'm giving a word to y'all, and Satan comes immediately to distract you and try to get the word from you guys, man. You know, but anyway, it never fails, man. Every time I try to give a message, a positive message, man, will encourage you, brothers and sisters, man, to, it's better days ahead, as far as like, trusting y'all watching y'all shine, man. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear this kind of talk. But you got young Eve out here, she's going through it. You know why? Because, like I said, man, us as parents, man, we have failed our children. Our children need us, man. Just as much as our parents raised us and we needed them, we got to do a better job to be there for our kids, man. And it's like Eve got this bad notion where she could just do what she want or feel that there's no repercussion or consequences that's going to check her, man. And she just said, "Oh, my baby father put me in this." You know why he treats you like that? Because you're doing things that's fucking with him. You're doing things that he don't like. And he got baby mothers because he ain't right. He ain't right. He's probably the young ass Jake, Taekwon, or Jalen, or Jerome, or Jarrell, or Tyrell. All these fucking names, you feel me? So, at the end of the day, you choose these niggas, man. These niggas you choosing are showing you signs at the signs, man. They're giving you signs. There was a lady in the comment said the same thing what I'm saying. She said, sweetheart, you have people choosing and choosing these things. They're doing these things. You understand? They're doing these things because you allow them. You understand? And she's young, man. You could tell she's a baby. She's a baby herself. Eve, you hard-headed, man. You hard-headed in the process. And you got a baby. You listen, ma. Your virginity and your body is done. Nobody don't want to take you to be their first choice now. Look at you. Your hair's not done. You young, man. You're not too cute looking, but you can better yourself. I can see you got a little potential in you. You need the help. You know what I'm saying? You need guidance to clean yourself up, clean your spirit up, and then things will turn out better spiritually. But if you don't clean yourself up, man, it's going to get worse for you. Now you got a baby. You're in a car. I don't know what your financial status is, so I can't really tell you. But the way you tell me that you're sleeping in your car, it's telling me that your finances is not right. And you're probably living with him and he kicking you out. So, like this world always having a competition against male against female in fucking America. Oh, let male versus female have your own shit. If a nigga move in with you, kick that nigga the fuck out. That's why you gotta get your own, man. Get your own until things get better, man. Things will get better, but you gotta trust in the Lord, man. This young lady going through it, man. I'm gonna refrain myself from calling you a name or calling you a bird or 304 or all this other. I'm not gonna even do that, man. Cause I see a little sister in you, man, that you need prayer, man. You need a hug. Sisters, man, if y'all see this, man, you know what I mean? It's like y'all, it's y'all responsibility to teach these young girls to not do these things, man. It's your responsibility, man, to keep these little girls in line, because when they don't have a father to check them or to check their ass, what happened is when they get too much liberty abroad, they go and do wickedness. You feel me? And you don't want your father or your man to despise you because you're not listening. Let me tell you something, man. As a father, right? Now check this out. As a father, if my daughters come to a conclusion where they don't want to listen, I ain't losing a motherfucking sleep. I'm not losing a motherfucking sleep. You know what I'm going to do in my life? I'm going to continue to move on. Whatever child wants to be good and be here with me and love me and get the fruit or the benefit of me, cool. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not going back and forth and doing, fuck that. I'm not doing that. But I ain't gonna let nobody just hurt my daughter either. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let anybody just hurt my daughter just because. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it. Cause me and my son, we gonna get on your ass. You understand that? You know, but that's why I teach my daughters, don't never argue with a man in the fucking streets. Don't never argue with a man. You know, and I tell men, man, stop arguing with these women back and forth, you know, about frivolous things, man. You know, you tell your woman what it is and you keep your mouth shut. Don't go back and forth. Yo, listen, man, this is what's gonna be. I ain't doing that. This is gonna happen. If you don't like it, you know, fuck you. You know, I mean, don't say it like that, but it's like, yo, man, I'm not doing that, man. I ain't doing that. Nah, I ain't doing that. We don't care if it's hurting your feelings. We don't care. You're a man. Stop letting a woman keep telling you. Be right, man. Yo, and I'm telling you what's real, man. You know, let's get a couple scriptures, man. We're gonna break this down, man. Let's go to let me go to Titus. I think it's in Titus. Yeah, Titus 2:1. Scripture says this: but speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. Verse 2: that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, and charity, and patience. So the aged men must be in a divine order and have their right mind. You know, and being cool with every situation that comes their way, not jumping out the gate to do something to cause them their life or their freedom. You understand? You know, be grave temperate, meaning don't be easy before. Don't be ready to go to the grave because you're already getting up the age. Don't be quick to be going to the grave. You know what I'm saying? Sound in faith. You gotta have sound in faith, man. Believe in Yahweh Shah, and in charity, giving charity, the goodness of your heart, your mind, the wisdom that you're giving, the knowledge that you're passing on, the kindness and the sincerity, and the patience, being patient with someone, because you know what it feels like, because you know what a child is going through, you know. Verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, to be separate, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things. So a lot of you women are false accusers. So how I know if this young lady is really telling the truth and the whole truth? They come up here, they don't tell you the whole fucking truth. She haven't once said why she's in this. She's only complaining that he kicked her out. She's not saying what's the root of it, why he kicked you out. So right then and there, I'm not buying your story. But I understand where you're coming from. Verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. That's what I just said. To love your husband, love your children, man. That's your whole duty. Why you women don't understand? That's your duty. We're not telling you that you can't celebrate or go to the park, or we're not telling you these things just because. We're telling you these things that you got to do what's honorable in the eyes of the Lord according to the scriptures that he has given us. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, right? Verse 5, to be discreet, chastity, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. You got to be obedient, meaning having respect and knowing that he's your Lord, he's your king. You know what I'm saying? Be keepers at home. You women always want to go out every fucking weekend. Oh, I got to go, I got to do this, I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep doing that? Cool. I'm not spending time with you. I don't want to do nothing with you. Because you show me that you can't be a keeper at home. You show me that you're not worthy enough to take care of the home. Everything you want to get up, you want to go? You want to go move fast pace? Do all that thing? Or you want to do all these things? Go, do you? Fuck it. I'm going to go out and have me a good time without you. And then, it's going to get to a point when it gets so bad, they're going to break up with you. Fuck it. Break up. I don't give a fuck. Because you don't listen. And you hard-headed, and you don't make my heart don't feel love no more. You understand? So that's what you got to do with these women. You got to treat them how they treat you. Treat them how they treat themselves. And you understand? Verse 4. That they teach, hold on, let me read that again. That they teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. Verse 5. To discreet, chastity, keepers at home, good, obedient to their husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemy, that the word of the Lord will not be taken in vain and taken as a lie. Because we've seen that has come to pass. When a man is not in order, a woman is not in order. But the woman got to be in order. If she don't have a man, it's hard for a man to give her directions. Because her job is not to be single all her life. This stupid ass ideology that you say, oh, woman got to be single all her life. No. She has to heal from her traumas. And she hasn't had any of those problems. Let the Lord bless her with a good man. You understand? Right? Verse 6, young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded. So do the same thing likewise. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Love your wives, be sober, and love your children. A lot of these men don't love their fucking kids. A lot of these men don't love their wives. So if you don't love your wives, then tell me about yourself. You don't love yourself. Love your wife. Love your wives. If you got multiple wives, love your children. If you got multiple kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's going down, man. Verse 7, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. Verse 8, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. Right, verse 9. So you don't want nobody talking shit about you. They're going to talk shit, let them talk some good shit about you. If they're going to talk it, let them talk it. They can't say you don't got it. They can't say you ain't with your kids. They can't say another thing. They may talk some other type of shit, but fuck it. Let them talk that bullshit. But that real shit, they got nothing to say. Verse 9. Exhort servants to be obedient unto their own. Okay, now, you know what? I'm going to stop right there. So, yeah. So, that's what's going on. You heard what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. Yeah, so, that's what you got to do, man. Your children watch what you do, man. Your children see what you do. And they're going to implement those things, man. If they see that your mother, right? They see that your mother is a fast, loose woman, the daughter is going to be like the mother, man. You know what I'm saying? Right? Let me go back here. Yeah, that's I want to see something, guys. I think I'm sorry, it was in Timothy as well. I believe it was First Timothy. I'm sorry, yeah, that's my call with the vibration. Hold on, guys. Cause you know, like when your car, the sensors, when someone passing by, they go boop 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 boop. Well, I don't know if y'all cars do that, but my truck do that because you know, the sensor is wired different. You know, it's connected to my chair, and every time I'm gonna have to turn the vibration down because I haven't done it yet. So when someone passes by, it go do 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 do. It gets kind of annoying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm back at my crib. I don't want to park over there because it's you know, the people are fucking nasty over here. You know what I mean? Jake nasty, man. Jake be doing all kind of shit. Throwing shit. All kind of bullshit. Garbage juice. That shit goes on my car. I don't want that shit, man. That's why I'm praying to the Most High, man, that I pass this civil service exam, or I'll get a chance to do another shot in a practice booth, a practical booth, to show them that I can pass my skill trades test. And it's not easy, but like I said, man, once I do that, man, my life will change completely, man. And you know what I'm saying? I just hope the Most High have mercy upon me. But anyway, yeah, so let me go here. Right? Let me read 1 Timothy, the 2nd chapter. In the ninth chapter, saying, in like manner also, that women adore themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. So they don't want you to dress like a damn prostitute or damn whore, and looking for attention and all these glamour things. Don't get me wrong. We see a lot of these women, they shape well, they look good, they got all these fancy clothes, the eye appealing, lust appealing. So I see it, but as a man, we can't just act on it. Yeah, we'll look at it as like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's all that should be, man. We shouldn't be chasing beauty and vanity of a woman, man, because what it's going to do is going to lead you. It's going to lead you to the damn hellfire, man. You just thinking with your DICK, and you ain't think about the head on top of your shoulders with the brain that God has given you, man. All right. Verse 10, but which becoming woman professing godliness with good works. You got to become godliness. You got to have godliness and professing good works. You can't keep doing shit and then expecting someone to keep respecting you after you keep doing fuck shit. You can't do that. That's how you lose friendship. That's how you lose people in your life, because you don't know how to respect yourself. You don't know how to respect a friendship and a relationship with a person, man. Okay? Verse 11, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Verse 12, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Okay? Verse 13, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. Verse 14, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. So he was not deceived. She was deceived. He just followed her damn deceit. You understand? He was not deceived first. She was. That's why we say you women are very weak, because somebody could put something in your ear and you'll believe it. You'll listen to the rhetoric and the bullshit. Okay? And y'all, you women don't understand that Esau be telling y'all what to do. Satan got your mind corrupted. When you alone, you got evil thoughts, because you can't help yourself. Prayer is the answer to help you deliver from your sickness and your madness, man. Prayer, man. Then we can work on other things to help you. Prayer is very powerful, man. Verse 15, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. Right? So it said, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. So you shall be saved, man. And then the Lord will have highly favor for you to do things. Hold on, guys. I want to get this. It says childbearing. It says the process of giving birth to children. So the Lord will bless you to give children, man. Why do you think a lot of these women it'd be hard for them to have children? It'd be hard because your bloodline is fucking tainted, man, with evil, man. A lot of you women do a lot of silly shit. A lot of y'all commit a lot of abortions, man, because you so goddamn wicked, man. You so wicked, man. All right. Let's go to Ezekiel, man. 16:44. The scripture says, behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. So you see the result of the daughter, man. You see the if this is the daughter, I can imagine how her mother is. And if the mother's right and the daughter's not right, something wrong with the daughter, man. She's hard-headed. You're hard-headed. Listen, people that is successful in life, they're not going to hear your complaints. They don't give a fuck about your complaints. They don't care. They don't care. They got their own shit they got to worry about. Let's go to Isaiah, 3rd chapter. Let's go to 9th verse. Right? I want to see something. Verse 12. It's Isaiah 3:12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. So there you go. When you have your children ruling over you women, here's the result. You get the Pookies, the Ray Rays, you get the Naquans, the Jaquans, you get the damn Janika, Angelique, Brooklyn, Star, Jalisa, all these fucking stupid ass names, man. You get caught up in this bullshit. You get caught up into being a fuck nigga and a fuck woman, man. Alright? Children are their oppressors and women rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path. There you go. You women out, you don't sold your fucking soul out. That's why your kids that's why your kids are coming, these YNs. These YNs are so fucking wild out here, man. But guess what? The YNs got to do a greater job to go piss something down just because. And I'm not justifying it. Sometimes the Lord using that to make backfire and probably to kill a lot of you other wicked niggas. You know what I'm saying? Verse 13, the Lord standing up to plead, right? To plead instead of to judge the people. So you're going to judge the people by his plead, man. The Lord ain't asking you. He telling us what he going to do. You understand? Verse 16, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, you're very haughty, you're very fucking haughty, man. And walk with stretched forth necks and wanted eyes, right? Walking and menacing as they go and making it twinkling with their feet. So you doing all this shuffling the board, you making all this noise and doing all this for nothing to be seen. You want to go hard so niggas can see you. When you do that, you're a bird. You're a fucking bird. But let you do it, she get mad. For what? Why you get mad? So stop doing shit that you don't want you to be done and send it back to you. You know, like, I don't like that shit, man. You know. But this young lady, man, yo, man, you know, you need to pray, man, and hope the Lord can deliver you, man. You know, and ladies, man, before you have a child, man, don't have a child with a dude that ain't gonna be there. Because he was raised by a nigga bitch that taught him not to raise his child. And you keep giving these niggas all the freedom and all the children. Now you see this young girl, she gonna, as time goes on, when she keep meeting new niggas, they're gonna keep dogging her out. Right? They're gonna keep getting a pass in the pass. If she keep having trouble with other niggas, she'll give niggas a pass. But when that right nigga that she get, and once she see that this nigga is a good nigga, and she wanna do him dirty, she will. If he trying to do what they did, she'll say, I'm mad, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna let them niggas do it. I'm not gonna allow them niggas, I'm not gonna allow you to do the same thing what them niggas did to me. So before I do that, I'm gonna fuck you over worse than them. And that's what they do. That's why I tell you dudes, man, you doing these type of women, man, fuck them, right? And keep it pushing. Stop being a friend. Stop sitting in their face like you're gonna marry them. Stop doing that. If you're playing this game of life, know what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting around saying, oh damn, I'm gonna do this. Nah, man, don't do that shit. Don't do that, man. Come on. Verse 17. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. And look at this young lady. She didn't have a lot of hair. You know, her hair don't look too good. She don't look clean. She got to get herself right and open the word of the Lord and read the Bible, man, so her spirit can change. You know? So I'll just add a video. Excuse me. I hope the video was edifying. I hope the video was good to you guys. You know, I hope you learned something from this. Shalom.